Let me first define as to how I understand capital campaign. Capital campaign is a structured fundraising process that strives to achieve a specific goal in a specific time for a specific need from a specific group in an organized manner. Specific goal. This is the amount of money you would like to raise. This will depend on the project, be it a new building, a renovation of an old building, or any other specific need that you may have. Specific time. A capital campaign always begins with a start date and a finish date within a specific period of time. The maximum suggested time period is about 3 years. Projects requiring longer time frame need to be broken down into possible smaller groups so that they could meet this criteria. Specific need. What is the pressing need that requires this campaign? Unless there is a convincing case for the need, it is difficult to muster support for the need. Therefore, it must meet a specific need. The need should be so great enough to win support. Specific group. Who is the targeted group from whom you are going to raise this financial support? Church members, friends, family? You must identify the group. Capital campaign is a structured fundraising process. Here are a few basics of this process. For us to easily remember, I have used 7 P's that have worked for my projects. The first P, prayer. Nothing can be achieved without agonizing prayer, is my premise. The need should be so great that it drives you to your knees constantly to seek God's guidance, wisdom, and blessing. Pray to develop a passion for this project. Clear example in the Bible is Nehemiah, who prayed for 4 months so that he would have that passion. Gather people around you, church members, friends, family, who have a passion for this, and pray with them and form a circle of prayer. Host an all-day prayer session, all-night prayer session, fasting and prayer session on Sabbaths. People have many needs. They will catch on when they come for prayer sessions. Prayer will not only develop the passion within you and the people around you, but prayer will bring people that you have never known to support you. Try and read the books The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson in preparation. Number 2, preparation. Prayer sessions will prepare you in many ways, but you still have to prepare thoroughly for the success of this campaign. There is wisdom in the statement, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. First part of the preparation is what is usually referred in the fundraising circle as the feasibility study. Churches, organizations usually hire a consultant to do the feasibility study. Consultants interview members to find out the readiness and commitment level of the members for this project. If you cannot afford to hire a consultant, you may want to do it yourself. The feasibility study is very crucial to the success of the project. Here are some things you may want to do when a consultant is not available. Do a survey to assess the readiness of your congregation when you do not have a consultant. Gain the support of the key leaders in the congregation. Also, the support of the wealthy ones in the congregation. This will be crucial to the success of the campaign. Without their support, you will be fighting a difficult battle. A passionate support from this group will be very useful. Gain the support of the church board or the governing board. Not just an endorsement, but a deep commitment to the success of the campaign. Strive to get 100% board support. 100% support is a good indicator to proceed with the campaign. begin meeting with your members one-on-one and enlist the help of your key leaders and board members and meet one-on-one and visit with your members. Remember, this is your preliminary visit to gain support. Later on, you can go 2 by 2 to get their commitment or pledge. This should be a personal one-on-one to assess the readiness. This will give you an idea of the pulse and the passion for the project, and also the readiness of the people to financially support your efforts. 85% support from the membership will be a good indication for the success of this campaign. If it is going to be a 50 or a 60 or even a 70% support, then you may want to wait and revisit so that the congregation is ready for this. Give it more time, thought, prayer, one-on-one visitation with members. You don't want to split your congregation, even when you have financial support. So do due diligence to the feasibility study and assess the readiness of the congregation prayerfully. Study your major donor base very carefully. The ones who are going to be your major donors, as their pastor, visit them one-on-one. Study if they have a passion for this project. Present to them the need burning in your heart. Help them to catch a vision of what great things you can accomplish by having this project done. Meet objections very calmly. Respect those who do not support you. Many times, those who object vehemently will become your greatest supporters when the project proceeds. Study the stewardship level of your congregation very carefully. This will give you an idea of your congregation and their interest in the project. You are their leader, the pastor. You should know the commitment level of your members. Stewardship is not a financial issue, it is a spiritual issue and will clearly indicate to you the health of your congregation. This will be a key factor in determining the success of your project and also as to how you can set the goal for your project. Number 3, the plan. This will be the blueprint as to how you carry on your campaign. Therefore, establish several committees and choose leaders carefully to chair these committees. To mention a few, solicitation committee that will go out 2 by 2 to solicit pledges from the members. The record keeping committee, entering the pledges, maintaining the pledges, reminding people who have fallen back. This part is very important because sometimes banks will require these pledges to see how many family members are supporting your project. Recognition committee. Recognize those who give by writing to them, thanking them. Some people love to be recognized in a public manner. Try to do that. Reporting committee. This is something that has to be very transparent so that you can report what is going on to your board, to your members, everybody else. Then you have banquet committee and many other committees that you may have to form tailor-make them according to what you have, because this will be the working group. Since you do not have a consultant, your preparation stage or the feasibility stage should be able to give you an indication as to who will be able to chair these committees and who are the supporters of this project. Number 4, prospective donor list. Develop a prospective donor list. With the knowledge of the stewardship practices of your members, board, and key leaders, you will be able to set a realistic goal for the campaign. With a realistic goal, develop a gift range chart for a period of 3 years. Gift range chart is a key tool that will help you to set a realistic goal. With a gift range chart, make sure it is prepared for 3 years and then subdivide it into many years if the project is too long. But the gift range chart will help you to a great extent so that you will know how systematically you can collect the funds needed for this project. One good way for you to do this is so that you can break the 3 years into annual plans. From the annual plans, you can break it even to months and weeks so that you can show it to people how easy it is for them to support this project. The usual concept is that 20% of the donors will give you 80% of the goal needed for this project. This will be great if you can achieve that goal. But many times this ratio will change because we do not have very many wealthy donors in some congregations. It is okay if you don't have this ratio, but what is more important is that you develop a broad base where everyone is a giver if possible. The wide range will help you notice who is giving how much. Say, for example, even if it is a small amount of $1,200 over a period of 1 year, it's just $100. You break it down for a month, make it down for a week, and this will help you. This has greatly helped me reach the goals that I have had in my need. Gift range chart will tell you what you can keep as your goal, how you can achieve that goal, how well you can track and keep record of your campaign, a very vital instrument in making sure your campaign is a success. Number 5, pastoral commitment. Stay the course. Many projects don't take off well because pastors are not committed to the project. When you enter a campaign, when God has put a burning desire in your heart to do something, stay with the project till you can see it through. Financial commitment. As a pastor, as you lead the way, make your monthly pledge known to the church. They should know that as a pastor that you are making a substantial and a sacrificial contribution towards this project. This makes it more viable so that your meeting with the members will bring results. Ensure, if you have a multiple staff, that they also are financially committed to this project. Number 6, problems. You will always have problems. Whenever you want to do some project or do any good, you will have problems. Problems are there to be solved. Obstacles are there for us to overcome. Critics, negative people will always try to bring you down. Never give up. Stay the course. Find your way through the problem and come out successfully. Number 7, please ask for help. PSI is always there to help. You may not get consultants, but they will be able to suggest consultants for you. You may not be able to employ consultants. They are expensive. They would give you suggestions as to how you can go about this project. PSI has a wealth of information. Their library is so rich with literature and books. That has been helpful to me. The best way to get a project done is to do it yourself. Self-help is the best help. Read those books, attend seminars, educate yourself so that you can do it. I did it myself in raising $5 million without consultants. And finally, enjoy the process. Make fundraising a fun and enjoyable experience for yourself and for others. God bless you in what you wish to do.